What's going on, everybody? David Mr. Voice of Autism, episode 76. And may the 4th be with you. That's the day. It's May 4th. It's our war day. Or technically May the 4th be with you. Whatever we that, we made 4. Oh, sorry. But yeah. Me and my fiance Val, we're doing great. Her YouTube channel down and link down below if you got one to go to. I'll be right back. I got to. There we go. That's it. Yeah, make it easy for me. Okay, everybody, I am back. Routine so that happened yet exactly it was about 12 hours ago in my fiance home country. The event that she was at. But today is our day. Oh, sorry about the dogs in the background. But it made the 4th, made the 4th, made the 4th. But yeah. I gotta check it out on right now before I do this. But yeah. Let me check. Zachary's got here. She's not on one right now. But yeah. Jacob from her live stream from 24 hours ago. She did mention me and her dating. But she did not say my name. Which I'm fine with, but she did talk about me in the live stream with I was talked about. But it was amazing in a way. Another thing I got is some great news, and it's about 4014. 40 for big boy, 4014 up and running. Day that I wore my new t-shirt, one with 4014 on it, it's day that they fired it up and run it. And they've been running it for last 2 to 3 days now. Amazing! Literally, it is amazing. Blow my mind. If you know what I mean. yeah, it blew my mind. Oh, sorry about it, but it's amazing. Hmm. Crazy, you know what I mean? Hmm. Oh, sorry about that. What was attracted by? Hmm. Oh, sorry about that. I got a little distracted. Yes. I could be there, but that 40 for Big Boy, 4014, and their second team in behind it with it. 844. So 2 team engine. Look at that. See a beaut. That's amazing. Unit of system. Look there. 844 behind it. Amazing, ain't it? That incredible, and I really do mean it. Now we'll go to the video. Well, let's see if she. I hope she. But yeah, it was amazing. Like it. Okay, here.
Maybe we could achieve our goals for them. All this we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen. Amen. Thank you, Sir Joel, for the prayer and for the moment of silence. Yes.
But
What
yeah.
you're gonna forget is what I'm gonna do the talk again. But yes, one of our speakers sent regrets.
Oh, didn't know for you checking out video kind of in a little limbo. Oh, no, what? Because I do have to set up.
Again, on behalf, we apologize for that. We apologize for making you wait for so long, and we waited for 40 minutes. Forgive us. Yeah, let's go waiting, right? So anyway,
That's my fiance.
no further ado to that. Why don't you guys look around and say
did mention about me and her dating, but she did not say my name. But she said it. Oh, by the way, my fiance YouTube channel link down below if you guys want to go to her YouTube channel. But she was talking about someone special and that special person in me. But she do mention it in our video.
And speaking of PETA, Autism Society of the Philippines had celebrated their 30th anniversary, and that's my first, it's really Autism Society of the Philippines.
Here, Jane.
Volumes.
I understand it. Society is still getting them job out, like they're slowly getting people who are like my fiance in, and getting autistic parents who are not autistic parents, neurotypical parents out with. I'll be honest, neurotypical parents are more dangerous than autistic parents when it comes to. You see it all the time in terms of how they treat them. It's only a few who managed to make it out. But yeah, that's alright about that.
My life as a person with autism. So, sabihin nyo, can you say to your seatmate that
Video 41 minutes long.
you are blessed? You are blessed. With sincerity naman. You are blessed. Ikaw ay pinagpala namin. May kapalit. God bless. Yeah, so I'm also praying for the speakers that they were not gonna have anxieties in their speaking. I know it's quite a little challenge for us, but we have to conquer our fears this time because this is our chance. So, speaking of, this is Jigglypuff. Diba? Jigglypuff. So, bakit si Jigglypuff nasa picture, nasa PowerPoint ko? Kasi kakataw ng Jigglypuff. Naalam niyo, ha? Hindi, Anyway, these pictures that I'm gonna present is the definition of autism. So to me, autism speaks of sometimes emotional intelligence, because emotional intelligence speaks of how people with autism felt, especially when dealing in terms of dealing with positivity and the negativity traits of in their day-to-day habit. So Jigglypuff na, so she's from Pokemon. There's Wigglytuff.
That's my fiance Val right there.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Pokemon, but not much. But I'm a big fan of Jigglypuff because she sings and she makes people sleepy. She makes people sleepy and annotated their faces with a marker. But, diba? But of course, for me, Jigglypuff is also a representation of persons with autism, especially people with autism who are very sensitive. Let's say shortcomings like a little mistake, they tended to be aggravated. So, diba totoo yun? They're very aggravated and they ended up even throwing tattoos and they even throwing objects. Yeah? So, next slide. Autism represents variations of emotions. This is another set of emotions. Sometimes people with autism tended to get sad. People with autism sometimes tended to get disgust. And sometimes people with autism tended to be anxious. And people with autism sometimes felt the anger. And lastly, they're not just...
1 minute, let me turn the fan on. I'm feeling hot. Or, no, I can deal with it.
Those emotions. But of course, people with autism tended to feel the love and the joy in their life. Diba? So, no explanations intended on it. So, there are two. Yesterday, I visited, I know the two of the speakers had also gone to the school of College of St. Benil, where Mr. Royal Manuel graduated, and my BFF recommended the So shout out.
She did mention her BFF with also my friend too. His name is Joshua, but he go by his YouTube channel named All Yell Everything. And no, he don't have anything to rebel. He gay. Me and Val are an open relationship, meaning we can talk to our people. Sorry, I'm bisexual, so it don't bother me. But Jane is that, No. He tried hitting on me when me and Val first started dating back in 2017. He did try to hit on me. But yeah, it was big. But yeah.
For my bestie, he wants to attend, but of course, he has work, so he's very supportive about this event. So this one took place at College of St. Benil, where I was literally enjoying this. I literally enjoyed the fast internet, the cafeteria, sometimes too. Actually, I visit Benil for a very important reason. Just to visit the admissions office because of
my fiance felt amazing from her video. Oh, what? She have not put the video on YouTube yet, but it's on Facebook. So you guys are subscribed to mine and her YouTube channel. You get to see it for on here. Oh, by the way, didn't know I'm not able to see comment until the end because the app don't. The app don't, so comment, so I won't know until afterwards. So yeah.
Stands, represents to stand firm, and two chairs, diba, is stood together. They look like parents. They're parents. Even autism parents can relate that they can be like these two chairs right now. Because first, when they thought that their child has autism, they don't know, diba? That we felt clueless. We felt clueless, like, ano to autism? What is this autism? What is this autism? Like, ano to? Oh, ano to autism na to? What is this kind of autism? What kind of condition my child has, diba? Diba, some of you had, some of the parents here have witnessed that reaction, impression of that your child has autism, and you tended to doubt na, what is this autism? Is this healthy? Is this threatening? And to me, these two chairs represent the autism parents naman. So, at first, we doubted. At first, we feel the doubt, we feel anxious about autism, but all of a sudden, when you see a child growing, you feel that this child is growing so strong. So
now we'll be waiting to my fiance's story, and I'll say stuff afterward, and I'll jump on video to talk about some stuff too. But yeah.
The parents are very, 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 very important role in a person with autism, as Sia says about say.
There we go.
To say in French, yeah. So this is okay. Wait, they might ask why did you put a chair in your presentation instead of a tripod or camera? Okay. Like what I said, this represents autism parents. Autism parents who stood up and worked hard to know what autism is until they realize that their child can do whatever they want in real life, and they can do what they want to do in real life, like pursuing their dreams and pursuing their ambitions as inspirational for every parent, Because people with autism sometimes can become mysterious, yet miraculous, right? Yes? Yes. The next one. How about this line of thinking? So, if autism community is very stable,
Okay. Okay, there we go.
Started with ourselves, of course. We started ourselves, of course. We started to learn from our parents. Then we started in our own way. And then we started with a group of friends to know autism. And you can end up growing like this full group of schools as well. Yes. That's the meaning of this video. So um, now I will proceed to the whole talk that I'm gonna share, which is BD. So BD is the talk that I did last 2016, and this was done at the Amantaslo, Maynila, on 2025, and I did my talk for the very first time during my grandma's birthday, December 16, 2016. No? And it's a blessing at the same time. So grandma ko, that this appearance, I inherited this from my grandma and from my mom. Personality-wise, it's from my father. And my mom, the same thing. So my definition of being, I did this in acronym. So I used being, the word being, in an acronym form. So brave, encouraged, inspired, nurtured, and glorified. So brave speaks of encountering my condition, encountering autism. Encourage is how I inspire people, is how I encourage myself as well by sharing my story to the people with or without autism. Inspired is how I give time, how to share my blessings to my family, to the special friends, to the people who are entrusted. And of my representation to the autism community. Of course, there's nurture. When there's inspired, there's inspiration, there's nurture. So, nurturing the struggles, nurturing myself through the struggles and successes that I encounter and experience. So, glorify is giving back to the Lord, surrendering everything to the Lord, especially we are living in a temple world.
Oh, by the way, my fiance, you see, is Catholic and Christian. See both.
Full of temptation. Yes. So first part is being brave. As a person with autism, so there are so many things happen to me. Like at first, I don't know autism at all. So for me, I don't know autism. Like I don't know autism. I feel so numb. I feel so naive that time. So, in that time when I was a kid, I really don't know autism. I don't literally know autism at all until my realization in high school through research and through hearings of my doctors and my doctor's conversation with my parents. So I realized, oh, I have autism. Okay. And I realized that autism at first somewhat threatening for me, but sometimes I even tended to abandon my identity of being autistic. But all of a sudden, it was way back 2016 that I came to hold back.
It was a couple months. She realized in 2016. It was a couple months before me and Val met. Well, me and Val, we met in 2016, like near the end of the year. And had to Genesis Val online. And I'm gonna call her C. probably getting ready for church. We're probably already in church. Yep, that's Zoe.
Please leave a message.
I'm actually busy right now. You know?
I mean, there's something holding back on me, like, being autistic wasn't a threat at all. It is somewhat distinction and uniqueness. And, you know, this will help me platform my leadership to everybody.
But
so,
yeah.
I
But
encountered
my
them
fiance
with
is she
autism
busy right
and,
now. So you guys see get ready for church in her country because it is morning there. So yeah.
attentiveness and somewhat patience, because patience for us, for people with autism, short-term patience for us. So we tended to cry, we tended to get short-tempered, so you know, anger, breakdown. I experienced that. So next is encourage. It's the root word. Feeling the pressure, of course, feeling the pressure, sharing myself to the community, especially studying in a normal school, especially studying in a regular school rather.
Well did run in a normal school. Same with me.
It's really difficult at first, especially first year in that school, in those regular schools that I've been attending. They will listen, they will see that, oh, I'm so weird. I mean, I'm sometimes afraid of going to school
But yeah.
because of those words that I'm gonna hear every day. Even if I am.
Let me try to get call that real quick. Like in our wait. They probably working or not working, but in
Going
church.
to school with my twin brother.
I'll probably call
I
later
realized
on.
that I am so, you know, and I attended my regular school in high school, in grade school. Okay, I'm so numb. I don't know what to do. Blah blah blah. Okay, just go online and go to school and just be like this. But in high school, I started to realize that I can speak out from my mind. And I know that's for them, that's gonna be an offense, but for me, that shouldn't be a big deal for me.
But yeah. I'm gonna call her again. There we go. That reduced sound. But yeah, me and Val, we met on an autism data website called Spectrum Single. That's how me and her met. And Val, right toward the interview, we'll talk about me and her, but she won't say my name in it. She should call me her special person. You guys will probably see. Oop. Val messaging me back. Yeah. You know. But me and Val, we met. Okay. She did message me. She getting ready for church. almost 1 minute, guys. But it's up that me and Val do a lot. They call me sweetie. For wrong saying on here, but yeah. There we go. I'm a little bug with the system. But yeah. But I'll also get back to the video in a minute. Right. But, you know. Me and Val, we've been dating for 2 years.
Because, there are many people in that who sometimes.
By the way, I sometimes might have a sometimes too fecal, or I have a little hard time with make it hard, and sometimes it end up calling. Like, it do that sometimes. Same with my phone on Messenger. But I'm used to it. Like when I try to go to Facebook, like from saying instead of that, it ended up sending me to voice call or video chat, or not voice call, voice. It's actually a voice call and call or video call. Like sometimes because of lag. I don't know, but it's very confusing sometimes. Like it happened to everybody I talk to. When I try to go up on Facebook or try to find a shortcut.
Tended to change. Tended to make words and make labels on it about autism. But it is after my high school that I graduated, they realized that I have autism and they slowly respect that. So it was in college that I go back to scratch. I experienced again that mild discrimination and mild bullying. Not really bullying that I'm being bullied physically, but I sometimes experience the judgment that other students did to me in secret, somewhat in secret. So after 2 years of my gap year in college, I started to realize that I wanted to do this autism advocacy thing going on. And when I came to the reorientation, I really wanted to have autism advocacy as part of my responsibility as college student in that school. Especially, I'm a music student whose strong interest is in the autism advocacy and specialist advocacy in general. So with that, I realized that empowering myself to this advocacy in that institution that I am until now is already a piece of blessing, because many people will not know autism until you are teaching them what autism is about. So, speaking of inspired, sorry. Okay. I used to be competitive and I used to be open-minded at the same time. However, I learned this from my conductor in a church choir that never forget to use your gifts, because one time it will be a way. Take advantage of it, but in a good way, of course. Diba? So, for me, I considered myself as an openly autistic. Even if judgment's coming out, I still want to be open. But those negativity, I would surely convert them into a lesson, into encouragement at the same time. So nurture is next. So one of the two quotations that I will share is from Donald Trump and Pat Ryder. This is what those two quotations that I shared is what I learned out of my struggles and successes that I've experienced as a person with autism. Yes. So after all, I learned from people. I learned a lot from the Lord. It's glorifying the Lord with all the gifts that you share.
That my fiance right there. She do amazing job. She is amazing speaker when she put her mind up to it. She really is.
That, however, we sometimes forget the Lord. And we sometimes being proud of ourselves, which is we realize that it's not okay. It's still the Lord who will give us this kind of blessings that we have, especially dealing with autism. Yeah. The Lord will always guide each and every one with autism in everyday daily lives and in many ways to make it simple. So one of my church, I did a devotion about the church about autism last week, last April, last week before the Holy Week, I suppose. So I made my version of 5 things I learned as a person with autism. First is at number 5, people with autism are very talented. To make it simple. Number 5, people with autism are tended to be talented. They are very talented in every way that they can. They showcase their talents without comparisons, of course. No judgments, no comparisons. Just appreciate the talents that people with autism have. Number 4, people with autism can also have piece of intelligence, a knack of knowledge as well. We, people with autism, have different intelligence, musical intelligence, entrepreneurial intelligence.
The interpreter intelligent, meaning she can translate or interpret what other people mean. My fiance, she can speak almost 20 languages. It's mind-blowing. But yeah.
Somewhat technical intelligence, to name a few. And number 3, people with autism can also inspire people through leading them to the stories that they share. You know? Leading people who are really having a zero knowledge about autism. We must admit that many people with autism, they're very afraid, but deep down inside, they still want to speak. That's what we want to do. Number 2, people with autism tended to
motivated me when it comes to speaking. She'll even mention that she motivate me. She will even admit she actually said it into the video too.
future leaders and has a role to play in the society. And number 1, we won't forget that people with autism are equal in the eyes of the Lord and in the likeness of Christ. So I would like to share to you some photos that I am of my singing, next po, and also day-to-day life as an actor, and next po. I will highlight my achievements as a person with autism. I won for palit singing ng mga Batang May A 2014. I represented my barangay San Antonio, Makati for an invite by a
Got my fiance talking.
president of my constituency's MSWP officer in my constituency, and he encouraged me to join this contest. And at first I competed at Himigsikan, which is a competition in my barangay, and I only got 4th. Otherwise I didn't win the 3rd. So I did one first place there. And this one is Sir Joel Lucas, who is with WD, and he's blind. He's one of the judges. And there's this moment that my minus one is very weak, and my minus one is not that loud enough. However, I really wanted to sing and just follow the tempo. And good thing, I'm not really looking at the panel, but I'm just singing and singing. And I didn't expect that I'm gonna win by its close margin. That is almost perfect. It's almost 100%. And next, I have another back-to-back win. This is my back-to-back win in 2014. Kundi man sa Makati, which is I represented.
2014 that we're talking about, with 2 years before me and her met. You began wondering how me and Val met? We met on an autism data website called Spectrum Singles. That's how me and her met. Literally, it's exactly how we met.
And my constituency of Barangay San Antonio, which is in Makati. So, I didn't expect that I'm gonna win the top prize because I must admit there are so many good singers within Makati who are way better than me. However, I didn't expect that I'm gonna win this contest, and I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do with this. So, I am I'm invited in some events within Makati, Glorieta. Yeah, Glorieta is one of my memorable events. Venues to perform. So another award, St. Mary's Award is. So it came to prominence in 2016. I won an award in Canada, which is International Naturally Autistic Person Award 2016. And I got
Did a couple weeks right before me and Val met. Or technically did it same month that me and Val met. Val won that award same week that me and her met. But yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Exotic. But it's crazy because she won a few about, I can't remember, but it was probably the same month that me and her met.
oops, I'm not first place in performing arts, so I'm sorry to say we have a little bit technical difficulty.
And me and Val will be getting married in October. If you guys don't know, me and Val met or started talking in October. We met and we became friends in October. Literally. And the crazy thing is that we'll be getting married in October. It blew my mind, but that's how it began. Uh-oh. Dang it. Okay. YouTube started full hit, or not YouTube, but it's right at 20-minute mark. 1 minute, guys. But yeah.
One first place there. And this one is Sir Joel Lucas, who is with WD, and he's blind. He's one of the judges. I did with autism in everyday daily lives. Makati, which is I represented again my constituency of Barangay San Antonio, which is in Makati. So, I didn't expect that I'm gonna win the top prize because I must admit there are so many good singers within Makati who are way better than me. However, I didn't expect that I'm gonna win this contest, and I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do with this. So, I'm invited in some events within Makati, Glorieta. Yeah, Glorieta is one of my memorable events. Venues to perform. So another award, St. Mary's Award is. So it came to prominence in 2016. I won an award in Canada, which is Really? I apologize for that. Like, okay, the for
Okay, a couple weeks ago, I did get my fiance laughing so hard in a video chat. So, and I do give her butterfly in her stomach. She give me butterfly in my stomach. It go both ways, but yeah.
format is different from this lab. No biggie. So this is Miss Rodora Rosnetti. Forgive me. I didn't know it. I mean, overwhelmed. But she's also an awardee for First Base Community Leadership Organization, which is the Unilab Foundation. If I'm not mistaken, so this is me, performing arts first place in adult group. And this is Mr. Rico Cham, who was received, he introduced Mom Cathy, the mother Rico introduced Anka to me and to my mom, and I'm nominated by accident. So with that, I feel blessed.
Ironically, Neville introduced me to Inca, and that's how I got involved with the organization.
For them, the Chan family, and Rico is also a special recognition award for visual arts, and 2017 he won the third place in interpreting. So 2017 I also won first place in community achievement. However, it is in the video form because I didn't make it to the event because it's in Canada, so it's only 2016. So I attended in 2016 in Anka, Canada, and it's priceless. I don't regret going there, even if we are in kind of a struggle level appreciation. So in 2016, I also competed for Autistic Gala Night, which is held in Hong Kong. And
Yeah, Velvet
I
to
got
Hong Kong.
best in visual effects. So when they say visual effects, they thought that I got the visual effect that I have a props in my shoulder, Victoria's Secret Angel wannabe. No, that's their term. Visual effects meaning the stage presence for them. Yes. And in 2017, I got another award in Autistic Gala Night. So I sang this time a gospel song. So in 2016, I sang a musical song. And this time, I sang a gospel song, a Christian song. And I was like planning to sing this Christian song in a contest and where people, majority, who are autistic and delegates across Asia. And I didn't expect that singing this piece is really a doorstep. I mean, really a big way to appreciate gospel music, especially myself. I used to listen gospel music when I was a kid. El Shaddai Music Ministry was very trending at time, and there is Hillsong. Hillsong comes along in 2009. So I used to listen to El Shaddai with my mom because we attended El Shaddai Charismatic Church, Anvil Business Park, where there's so plenty of people. They're crowded, and I have one favorite singer there, but she's already in the hands of God. She's really my inspiration behind my commitment to show gospel music, to appreciate gospel music and sing gospel music. And before Sandy Patty came to my eyes, no, Sister Mary Rose Siloricus is really the first singer that I've heard, no. El Shaddai, Gospel Music Ministry, she's very angelic and she's really the reason why, for my motivation to sing gospel songs before Sandy Patty, before Darling Z, before the Hillsong United Planet Shakers.
Sorry.
So, okay, to the Q&A coming from my mind, this is the moment of Q&A. So, what's the feeling of being part of the autism community? So, as a promise, I can represent this one as a tangible object, the mason jar. Of course, the mason jar is very small, but it's a big deal. So this is the mason jar. So what's the feeling of being part of this community is like a mason jar. It looks like small, but this is durable. For me, being in the autism community
But that
is
was my fiance at the speaker.
very, very priceless. Very intangible. Because you can do whatever you want, you share the love for them, and you encourage them to be like. And there is this song. Yesterday, I sang this yesterday, but I attended the service yesterday in Elevate Top. I decided to follow Jesus. No turning back, no turning back. I decided to follow Jesus. It goes in this. It's repetitive to me. So this reminds me of this. Because it is, and it's open. This is the representation of the door. That you let the people, even if with autism, you enter them in the autism community to show to them what autism community is about. I hope you got me. You get me, guys?
Yes.
I'm feeling anxious right now. And this is really a big representation for every people with autism. Because, of course, every people with autism wanted a community that will secure, that will feel the security and the longevity of friendship and loyalty and faithfulness towards their fellows in the autism community. Despite those challenges of being discriminated, of being bullied, being ostracized by the community outside of autism community, this is the right thing. Securing your fellows to the community. And this is how I feel. I feel motivated to lead people with my craft, my leadership of being a self-advocate with autism, living with autism. So second question.
You motivate me.
Yes. Starting myself. That it's smart to take the leadership. It shares my insights, ideas, and how to give it a chance. And one of my favorites is to make the right will, which is one of the tagline of Autism Society of the Philippines. 2009. So the question is there. This is my answer already. So there. Next. This is the biggest question of every article that I've read. Diba? I have this delusional feeling. Does vaccine cause autism? No. That don't cause autism. They don't know vaccine at all. Vaccine means, like there's flu vaccine, there's mango vaccine, there is anti-rabies vaccine, there is flu vaccine, to name a few. What? Yes. There is cervical vaccine. I feel overwhelmed upon reading the article. Autism causes vaccine. I look weird. It's weird. Honestly, it's weird. Even if in 2013 I've read this thing, and even include the cannabis experiment thing. And it's like, okay, what do they want to show? There is no such thing as vaccine causes autism. It's not. No, it's not. For me, it's
exactly. Vaccines do not cause autism, like my fiance said. It do not.
a delusional research. It is a delusional research that vaccine causes autism. So, if I get a flu vaccine, will I have autism? Oh no. It's kind of funny though. That's kind of odd. This is, I see in Facebook, vaccine causes autism. Okay, but to me, if you were to ask me, it doesn't cause autism because autism is a neurodevelopmental disorder.
Neurodevelopmental disorder what it neurological in the brain. You're born with it, technically. So yeah.
And autism has nothing to do with the epidemic thing. Autism has nothing to do with infectious things. Autism is within here. It's within. Like literally. I feel like I respectfully disagree about vaccine causes autism, and it's literally a myth. It's not true. Autism is really within. It will depend on people if they will appreciate it and work and do something about it. The next question is, this is the most straightforward, straight to the point question that I want to ask to other people who are, let's say, celebrity or artista. If I were to ask this question, would you rather be popular but not being heard, or not so popular but being heard? And I am related to that question because I saw this post in Instagram. Okay, there's so many posts in Instagram. I saw, so many likes, so many followers. But that's not the measure of who you are. I would rather be not popular. If you were to ask me, I would rather not be popular because it is also the privacy that also counts as a person. Because if you're tended to be popular, especially you are over popular, your privacy has lost. Even people with autism are very sensitive to their privacy in life, in real life, in their personal life. So for me, I would choose not to be popular but be heard, because there are words that I could say is straight to the point, however it will offend people, but to others it will be motivating. So next slide is the role of self-advocates in autism. Self-advocates in the autism community. As you can see, I can represent that question through an eyeglass. Because we can see, and it's fashionable. Yeah. Still owned it since first year.
She's wearing eyeglasses. I'll make she do look sexy with eyeglasses on.
It's more of this discovery. If there's discovery, there is understanding. If there's understanding, there is knowledge. If there is knowledge, there is application that puts every knowledge that you learn into practice. If there is application, there is recapitulation. There's to share what you learn to other people, especially to those people who are uneducated about autism. So next is this is a big question for all. So autism and relationships. What relationship that they're talking about? It's either a familial relationship, familial relationship. It's either relationship with your friends or a relationship with your special someone. So if they ask me, elaborate the family relationship. The role of an individual with autism within the family is to be a good example if they have siblings, to other siblings. If they don't have a sibling, at least to their parents. People with autism who are only child gave back the effort that the parents did for them. Second, the relationship among their friends and their peers. Relationship among their peers is something that we work on, especially in the school, in workforce, of course, in my part, in the choral setup, in choir. I may be too conscious about it, but in the choir, at first I have difficulty to talk with them, but I realized that I have to understand them. The third one is on the most highlighted from my part is the relationship with the special someone. So there's this myth that people with autism cannot get married, cannot have relationship, cannot build a romantic relationship. To me, it is not true. People with autism are very caring, are very kind and romantic, and they are very faithful to the relationship that they have.
I can be romantic to Val. Like me and her. I be romantic to her a lot. But yeah.
In my case, I may in a relationship. However, for us, it takes process,
She's
it
talking
takes
about
patience, and it takes research and sometimes motivation to build that kind of relationship without fear, without anxiety. Yes, anxiety is really part of our life as a person with autism dealing with romantic relationship. However, dealing with people with autism in a relationship can sometimes inspire each and every day. People, to me, in that relationship that I need to really inspire me to go be the leader that I can be. And without that, the love that I have is useless. But the love that I gave to my special someone is already a blessing. Very priceless and somewhat memorable than any material, because love, we cannot buy love. We don't buy love. We don't sell love. And most of all, we protect the love that we work hard for. And the patience to me of finding someone I love took me a lot of patience to see who's the best guy, who's the best man in my life. And finally, I got the best man in my life, living with autism. And I feel blessed that I made that man happy and confident and motivated to do whatever he wanted, and to lead also those people with autism who are voiceless. And we are in the same, and we are also, I realized that we are also in the same move of video blogging about autism and sharing autism related videos by other people with autism, especially relationship. And with that, our secret to the relationship that we have is the center, and it is God and God alone. And I feel blessed. Overall, the conclusion of my talk, we have different stories, we have different chapters, our stories, we have different stories to share. That stories that has different chapters, different phrases, and sometimes we need to reiterate and we need to repeat the same thing again, the same chapter. But it's just on the paper. But in real life, we cannot repeat anymore, and we cannot erase like liquid paper. We cannot have liquid paper in our life, but we can start again, but dust off those past. And I feel blessed that people with autism have that people with autism can also become a good example to the community, especially here in our home country. Here in our country, we really need to improve. We need to reiterate ourselves again about the autism education. And one thing I want to dare for everybody is to listen to someone who has autism, listen to their story, and learn from it, and pray for them. That's my friendly advice to all of you. And another advice is, we listen, we learn, we apply, and put them to practice. And this ends my talk.
Okay, that was my lovely fiance Valvaria there. We're being a speaker at the event that she was going to. she did an amazing job at it, but yeah. Where is it? But yeah. They took it down. Dang it. Let me check if I have it in images. But yeah. Well, she did an amazing job. Yeah, like right here. Me and her right there. With us both being engaged. And you guys know I like trains. And look at it. Whoa, look at it. That's funny, but yeah. But my fiance Belle, she did an amazing job being a speaker now. That was amazing of her. But yeah. Like, she did an amazing job. Oh boy. But yeah, it blew my mind. If you guys know what I mean. What? It was really mind blowing in a way. Like, it blew my mind just thinking about it. But yeah, it blew my mind just thinking about it. You know? Except that. But yeah. That better, but it's crazy. Like, it blew my mind. Oh, and it now been 6 days since I've been to train show. But what amazing! Now I do have planned to do a how-to video on how to put that little train kit together. With when I do, I'm going to be putting it on here on YouTube. But it's gonna be amazing. But yeah. But yeah. It's crazy, Jane. Now, it is amazing. Really amazing. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I really do. And I hope you're having a great May the 4th be with you day. Because it is Star Wars Day. Because it's May 4th. May the 4th be with you. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying your day or your weekend so far. And I really do hope you guys are having a good time. I hope you guys keep on motivating other people, getting the word out there. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.